The 3 detailing products I'll talk about in this video are just about the 3 most commonly asked about tools in the YouTube comments and in my Instagram DMs. I'll have the links to these 3 products in the description box down below. And remember that this Monday, August 1st, I am opening up enrollment into my online marketing course, SEO for Detailers. So if you want to grow your business and get more leads and customers, then ranking your website on the first page of Google in your local area can help you achieve that. That's how we pass $10,000 per month in our detailing business. You can get on the waiting list down below in the description box. Anyways, let's go ahead and cover these 3 products. Now, the first product we'll talk about is the water containment mat. Now, this one, because neither of our shops, both 104 or 105, don't have drains, we still need a way to keep the water in one spot so it doesn't kind of go everywhere on the floor. And we do that with a containment mat. Now, we have the biggest size that they offer, and it's worked well. The only vehicle that has not fit on that mat is a dually truck. Other than that, any other van, any other truck, long bed, crew cab has fit on that mat. Now, we've never used this on a mobile job. This is 100% strictly at the shop. So that's why we want to keep it here. I would not be able to tell you how well it works in the field if you take it out to a mobile job. It works well for us. And like I said, we beat the living crap out of it. I mean, we fold it, we throw it, we park a car over, we drop stuff on it. Like, it holds up very, very well. We've had the first mat for at least like 1.5 years now, and there is 0 complaints, 0 tears, 0 problems with that mat. And the other mat that we've had it for maybe 4 months, and again, they both held up tremendously well. So if you are in need of a mat at your shop, or you want to give it a try in your home garage, your driveway, or as a mobile detailer, give it a try. But we definitely, that's our kind of poor man's option right now, to not having a floor drain. Could we go and invest in it? Yes, but there's a lot of other factors that kind of made us not do that. But as far as this floor mat, I recommend it 100%. I've had no problems. I have no affiliation to the company, but it has held up very, very well. The second product we'll talk about is this light bar. Now, with this one, we actually have 7 of them because we use them so often, and because we have a mobile van and a shop, we kind of need to have them in separate locations. But these work well. Now, we only use these in interior jobs, and we only use them when we're in a garage or shop setting. So if we have an interior service coming here at our shop, even with all the lights, it's still not enough light to properly light up the interior, to make sure that we're seeing all the stains and dust and debris across the interior. Like, you can't get the same level of sun in the car with LED shop lights than when you can with the sun outside. So when we're in a garage, we're in a shop, you absolutely need some type of light source. We've gone through it plenty of times when you're working on a vehicle in a garage and you don't see nothing because there's no light in there, right? So you have maybe your headlamp on, or maybe you're holding a flashlight. Get you these LED light bars and obviously hang them on the vehicle, and it makes life so much easier to properly work inside a vehicle and properly see what you're doing. Again, when we're out in mobile, we're not going to use them because the sun is giving us enough light. But once maybe daylight savings happens and the sun's going down by 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. or we're working in, if there is overcast the entire day, there's no sun, and we're working in a garage, there's literally no way for us to see the inside without these kind of lights. Now, we have 7 of the exact same brand, and they've been holding up well for us. They have 2 settings on these. We always put it on setting 2 just because that is, or setting 1 because that's a brighter one. As far as battery life, it works well. Just that's why, like, if you want to make sure you have some on, that's why we have like 7, because if we're working on, let's say, 2 vehicles at the shop, one might die, and instead of us like charging it, waiting for like an hour or however long for them to recharge so we could put it back in the interior, we'll just put one to charge, grab the other one, and then put it back in the vehicle. That way there's always a rotation of lights going on of fully charged. As you know, there's always gonna be some charged ready to go once one is drained and it needs to go charge. That way, again, we always have the light bars on standby ready to go. Now, you can even use these to clean the engine bay if you're in a garage setting again, or if you're in a shop with little lighting. But here, because we do have upgraded LEDs and we do have good lighting on the exterior, we don't need that for this. But I could definitely see people use these to clean engine bays if you're in an area that doesn't have proper exterior lighting, meaning most likely like a home garage. Now, the third tool I'm gonna talk about is our cleaning gun. Now, this is a Tornador. We also have the Vortex cleaning gun. And across our mobile van and shops, we have 3 air compressors, we have 4 air hose reels, and we have about 6 of these cleaning guns. I don't know exactly the amount of Vortex to Tornador, but we have about 6 of these. So I'm here to tell you that we use these heavily. And just about 95% of the interiors that we do, we use the cleaning gun. And this has definitely replaced a lot of the steam cleaning that we've done. Now we do still use a steam cleaner, but that's more reserved to like actual dirtier gunk areas, right? Like maybe they're stuck on chocolate or sticky residue or things that actually require some form of heat. But as far as like the typical cleaning of honeycombs, of vents, of, you know, there's just what you would normally use a steam cleaner for, we use this for. And again, I have videos on this. I have many instances of us using this, but this comes very, very handy. Now, of course, in order to use this, you do need an air compressor. And if you are mobile, you need an air compressor that's gonna fit in your setup. And to make it more convenient, you also need the air hose reel. So there are a few steps before you can just pick this up and use it. But I'm telling you, if you're doing this as a professional detailer, if you are working on interiors, this will greatly help you. I mean, we do not go anywhere without these tools. And I'll just address the biggest question of like, hey, well, why do you blow the interior around if you're just bringing up the debris into the air? It's like, yes, that's the whole point when it comes to vacuuming. We want to loosen up debris as much as we can. We want to loosen up the fibers, and a step of that is going to blow all the debris, dirt, you know, pet hair out into the air and across the surfaces. But that makes the vacuuming process much easier because it's now loosened out of the fibers. But that's going to wrap up this video. Let me know, of the 3 that I mentioned, which one do you currently use right now? Leave a comment down below. And again, the links to the tools and to the products that I mentioned will be in the description box. And August 1st, which is this Monday, I am opening up enrollment into the online marketing course SEO for Detailers. So if you're ready to actually generate a consistent flow of qualified leads into your business, then check the description box down below to get on the waiting list. That way you'll know, or you'll get notified when it opens up on August 1st. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye-bye.